JT, I've covered a lot of games, a lot of Hawks games. Would you say, given the state of the game, the importance of the game, having Trey not play, Sam finally going down in the second quarter, is that the bravest, best performance you've seen?
Yeah, we've never really been in that situation all year, so it was a first for us. But, you know, as you guys know, all year it's been about our bench. It's been about our depth. And so, you know, it's unfortunate situations with Trey and Sam right now. But, you know, it's about our depth, the next guy up. And so the way the guys fought today was pretty good.
Will David, he's done it before, but every time he scored over 20 points, last 4 times against Melbourne, we've lost. Sorry, the Hawks have lost. Finally a win. Can you guys do any more?
We'll have to. We got another game. You know, Davo played exceptionally well. You know, he's an energy guy. When he gets going on both ends, he can produce. And so, I mean, I understand the stats about him scoring over 20, we lose, but we need somebody to score today. And I'm glad he was part of it.
And Lachlan, I thought, was huge for you guys.
Yeah. You know, once he got his motor going and see where he can get his shots at, and he got after himself with some of the chippies that he missed. But, you know, we believed in him because, you know, there was nobody sub in for him, and he's a matchup problem when he's out there.
What did you like most about Davo's performance?
His energy, man, like his determination. Like he understood that he was going to potentially start, you know, a day ago, and he was locked in from, you know, the scout of what he needs to do and how he can be more effective. Because when Melbourne plays a 5 or a 4 on him, you know, they kind of disrupt us for the first couple games. So he was just unbelievable, locked in, and, you know, student of the game.
It seemed like very early in the game, Melbourne looked tight and a bit nervous. Did you guys notice that and find ways to exploit that?
Nah, not that I know of. I mean, we just want to have a good start. That was our main thing. Last time we lost in here in the semis, that they were really physical and they had a really good start. And so as a staff, we watched that, and we wanted to make sure that was a focal point.
Speaking about physicality, do you feel like the intensity of your group defensively was on another level tonight compared to any time this season?
Well, I mean, yeah, for sure. It was determined. My back was against the wall. I mean, you know, there was no tomorrow unless we created, right? So it was to the point that where guys really had to overdo it. Somebody had to do it, you know, and everybody put a hand. DG came in, Swap did great, TB, Mace. So, like, it was a team effort.
JT, talk to me about what you said in the locker room at halftime. You're down at that point. Melbourne felt like they're getting control of the game. You realise you're not going to have Sam for the second half as well. What was said that kind of got you to come out the way you did in the third quarter?
I mean, we got 20 minutes left. We got 20 minutes left of your season. And, you know, guys, you want to come out there and settle for jump shots. Guys who are really not used to shooting jump shots in the corner. We've been talking about attacking the paint. The guys, we know that, you know, we got a full court press these guys, try to wear them down. You know, we haven't been doing it. We took breaks. And then on the offensive end, you know, we got a little stagnant in the first quarter after we went up, you know, a couple points and couldn't score. So we just had to find a couple offensive sets to get into. And then, you know, you guys got to play. There's nothing I can draw or say to encourage 12 professional basketball players to come out here and fight for their, you know, their lives as far as the championship matters.
Your fight tonight, your desperation for the ball, crashing the O-boards, it just seems like you guys wanted the ball much more than them, and that obviously speaks to what you were just talking about. What impressed you most tonight in that second half, though?
You guys finally see my team that you've seen all year, right, in a consistent 40 minutes. And, you know, it was us without, you know, unfortunately without Sam and Trey, but it's the how we rotate guys in and out. And we kind of got away from that maybe the first couple games because we wanted to find a way to establish ourselves, but we went back to the OS.
Talk to me about the belief in your locker room right now heading into Game 5.
I mean, it's through the roof. It never dropped. You know, it never dropped. We were probably, like I said, statistically wise, we don't lose 2 games back to back often or at all this season. So, you know, we felt that at the end of the day, we just trusted in our work, and, you know, we wanted to force a Game 5, and that's what we did.
How bad's the Froling injury? Is he done now for the series?
You know, we're going to take a look at it. My EMT told me that it's an Achilles situation, so I haven't had, you know, we haven't had any scans, but, you know, Sam's in good spirits. You know, we're in good spirits with him, so we just hope that, you know, he gets recovery, maybe not for Game 5, but just for his professional career.
What about Trey?
Yeah, Trey should be okay by Sunday. Should be. You know, we want to make sure that he's 100% or enough to go, but he's a competitor. I'm sure that at the end of the day, nobody wants not to play in the grand final championship game.
How close was he to playing tonight?
Extremely. But at the end of the day, you know, if I can't get a close to 100% effort, I don't want nobody to use anything as a crutch. We just got to go the next man up, and Davo did rip.
What's it like for you as a coach when you have an entire season where you're leaning on, you know, your stars? Obviously, you have your depth, but then down the stretch in this game, you're running plays to get Lockie Ulbrich touches on the block in Game 4 of a championship series game where your backs are against the wall. What's it like having to lean on such a young guy to get you over the
I
line?
mean, that's the shot that they was giving us. They laid it. They kept it simple. If we middle pick and roll with T at the top, they double it. We throw him in the short roll. Lucky's a really good short roll decision maker. He's a little wiggly around the basket, but it's effective. So we wanted to go inside. We felt Lucky had not an advantage, but just he calls his attention. And so when he does that, we get other guys to be able to crash the boards if he missed. So he was just an asset when he was out there.
All good. Thank you.
Thank you.